Very eclectic. An eclectic cafe. This place is called the Copper Kettle. It's got all kinds of neat old stuff. Very cool. And an old chocolate shake maker. My mom had one of those, just like that. My mom had an old stove. An old stove. And it's raining. He doesn't want to be strapped in. Over there, the Church of the Double Cross. Yesterday I went out looking for a puffer vest, which is like a quilted vest, maybe with a hood. Or maybe a hoodie that I could convert and sew something into it. And I didn't have much luck. I drove around and then I saw JCPenney's. And back in the Midwest, the JCPenney's are all closed. I haven't been in a JCPenney's for a couple of years at least. 3-4 years. Maybe longer, I don't know. So I went in and I did find something. But I'll show you what I did with the one that I had. This is a hoodie I've had for a long, long time. And it kind of barely fit me. It fit me very tightly. So I took the sleeves off and I added them on the side to make it a little wider. It's sleeveless, but it has a hood, so I can wear it to keep warm, which I will. See? And it has a hood. If I want to put that up and keep myself warm, which I will. Don't know if you can see, but it says 67 Fahrenheit. There's my supervisor and this water on the window because it's raining. It's been raining today and it's very cold. The JCPenney that I found in the Big and Tall Men's area, a Puma bunny hugger. In other words, it's a pullover hoodie. So what I did was I split down the middle in the front and I'm putting a zipper in there. So it'll be my go-to jacket for chilliness. It's really nice and it fits very well. It was, what was it? 35% off or something of its normal price. It's normally like $45. Can you believe it? Jeepers. But it's a Puma brand and it fits well. So that's what I'll be doing. I have water boiling in the kettle over here. When I was at Trader Joe's last week, I got some pappardelle pasta nests. So I'm going to make some Alfredo pasta for supper for everybody tonight. I got the kitty cat one of these harness thingies. Tried it on him yesterday. He wasn't a big fan of it. So I said, well, if you ever think you want to go anywhere or do anything, you got to have this on. So he'll be thinking about it, I guess. Yesterday I got this Christmas card. Isn't that cool? A little 3-dimensional Christmas card from Ashley's sister. And the supervisors decided to This week will probably be a busy one. Brian's been called to jury duty again, only this time it's federal jury duty. The last time he went in, it was kind of a local case, spousal abuse. This time it says federal crimes. I'm looking it up. Federal crimes. There are different kinds. Cybercrime, tax evasion, kidnapping, identity theft, bank robbery, firearms, violent crime, or treason. So it could be an erroneous business. It could be a divorced couple, and then one of the parents decides to take the kid when they're not supposed to have the kid. Identity theft, passing bad checks, bank robbery, firearms. Wow. A lot of firearms in this country, and there's a lot of firearms around here because it's a real conservative area and you have a lot of preppers and things like that. Violent crimes. I guess that could be anything, really. Treason. Well, we know what treason is. Sorry about that kitty. He's on my lap and he gets startled. He's just resting. As I mentioned, Brian has he's a jury duty for federal crime this week. You already called in. You have a certain time limit you can call in the day before to find out if you're going to be utilized. He said he doesn't have to go in tomorrow. For Tuesday, he'll call tomorrow for Tuesday. For this week, is planned to be on jury. I've never been on a jury. I don't think I'd like it. I said, well, do they let you take notes and stuff? You can bring your own paper and pencil. Oh, no. I said, really? I wouldn't be able to remember everything. You go, no, if you want to take notes, they provide paper and pencil because they don't want you bringing in anything strange. Okay, that's good. Because, I take lots of notes when I have a class. People used to ask, and sometimes people want to pay me for my notes because I took really good notes. Real weird and anal about it, took good notes. And I guess it's the OCD in me. The OCD in me that helps me cope with ADHD in me. Well, it comes in handy, I guess. So I would have to take notes for sure. And he said Ashley nearly got a newer car yesterday, but she was a good girl and controlled her impulses. But they've been looking at something larger that can accommodate all the grown-ups and Spencer and possibly if there was another child. So it's going to be a larger vehicle. Brian said he saw something yesterday, Hyundai Iconic 5 or something, I don't know. He said, Mom, it looks like a spaceship. Mom, it's cool, and I fit in it. I gotta show it to you. You gotta go see it sometime. If he's not doing anything tomorrow, maybe the baby and I could go look. But it's supposed to rain again and be cold, so you don't really want to go out and do stuff when it's cold and miserable. Oh, for breakfast at that place I had, what did I have? It was called the skillet meal. I had a half skillet meal. It was scrambled eggs and hash browns and home fried bacon, sausage, it was all chopped up in little pieces. Really pretty good. Really good. And then I had a side of toast. I could have a side of biscuits and gravy, which I'm not a big fan of biscuits and gravy on it. I don't mind biscuits with butter or honey butter, but when you hear that noise too, I think someone's putting stuff in the trash outside. It's almost 8:30 at night. But Brian apparently wrapped a bunch of packages today. I made pappardelle chicken. I made Alfredo pappardelle with some chicken and broccoli. And I took some over there. And that's good. They treated me to breakfast. I treated them to supper. I don't mind doing that. I just feel weird because I never know. It's like calling my son or other son, you know, you never know. You don't know when they're home, when they're not home. Or calling my sister-in-law or whatever. I might do that tomorrow. She gets lonely. She likes to talk, I think. And my brother will be working. Yeah, somebody's putting stuff out in the trash. I can hear dogs barking out there. Brian wrapped all the Christmas presents that he got, people. Mine are all wrapped. They're just sitting in a box. The last thing I got was an impulse. Kind of like a charades type of game. Kinda. It's a card game called Cavemen. What was it called? Cavemen? Speak? It comes with an inflatable wooden bat. You know, like a chunk of wood, like a caveman would use to beat people in the head with. So you have these cards that have a word on them, and with one syllable words, you have to use one syllable words without saying the word. So it's kind of like, what's the name of that game? Voodoo? No, what is that called? Oh crap, I can't remember. You give clues, but you can't use that word. But they have to be one syllable, like a marshmallow would be. Sweet, candy, squishy. Oh no, one syllable word, squish. So, sweet, treat, white, cube. And then if the other team catches you using more than one syllable or something, they can take that fake log and bop you in the head with it. That ought to be fun for Christmas. Yes, Christmas, where we bop each other in the head with a club. I mean, what's it all about, right? Kitty cat's hunkered down. Oh, he was a good boy today. So breakfast was good, the place was crowded, and we were there like pretty early, 8:30 or something in the morning. I was going to try to go back to bed, but when they invited me, I thought, well, I do want to be part of the family thing, you know. I don't want to just do what I've been doing. I want to be included, and I've tried to behave. It's good practice for me to behave, you know. And then little boy was throwing a temper tantrum. So I actually took him out and took a walk to the front, to the outside, under the awning. And Brian and I were talking. I don't really want to talk about politics and stuff, but I ended up talking about items that are kind of touchy like that. And I should know better because this area has a lot of ultra-conservatives and preppers and weird old people that I could be in big trouble for letting my mouth go. I had to really catch myself. It's really hard because my mouth just has a mind of its own. Oh, yeah. It's 8:30. I should be going to bed. When we got home from the copper kettle, I was sitting here hand sewing on the hoodie thing, and the next thing I know, I was like, huh? I had fallen asleep. So then I thought, well, I'll go lie down. But then I didn't lie down. I don't know what else I did. I prepared the chicken and got things prepared so that when it got closer to supper time, that it was ready to rock and roll and cook up. I don't know what else did I do. Scott got his box, the Christmas box. They got it on Friday, and it was full of lots of little things, and there was a little rubber hippopotamus finger toy, like finger puppet. Scott said Felix loves that. The finger puppet jumps around on the Christmas tree and looks at all the ornaments. So he showed me a video of Felix and the finger puppet. This is Felix. He has a little rubber hippopotamus finger puppet on. Yes, he has long hair. He has a phobia against anyone touching it. I'm glad he likes it. It was just one of those, well, how about something else? Oh, there's something, one of those things. But he likes it. I'm glad. Ashley was texting her sister back and forth what we're going to eat for Christmas. We're going to have ham. I think she ordered one from Honey Baked Ham or something. What it is they have it mostly cooked, and you pick it up the day before or 1 or 2 days before, so that you pop it in the oven and heat it all up the day of your whatever. And I was looking to see what kind of side dishes I could make. Jason likes to make garlic potatoes, which the last time they were really garlicky and they were garlic goosh. And I don't know, Kim tries to be healthy about it, but I saw something I really thought looked good. It's asparagus with a feta, like a real thin little, not hollandaise sauce, but like a feta cheese and something else dribbled over the asparagus and then roasted. Oh man, it looked good. So I think I'm going to try that. Probably should use fresh asparagus, but I'm not real good with judging how long it takes until the fresh asparagus starts going bad. And closer to Christmas, it'll be a madhouse. So I think I'll get, it comes a pound in a package, frozen, at Trader Joe's. I'm going to get 2 packages, because recipes for 2 pounds. 2 packages of asparagus, and block of feta cheese, which they have really good feta cheese at Trader Joe's. So sometime when I'm out and about this week, maybe, I don't know, I'll get that, the ingredients. I ate a whole pint. Is pint or quart? Pint's a little one, isn't it? I ate a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's cannoli ice cream. Yeah, not good, Shirley. You're trying to lose weight. It was tasty. I must say it was tasty. Then I had some Oreos and some coffee. I had some pretzels and some tea. I need to go to bed so I can stop eating. Oh my gosh. I was thinking, also at Christmas I usually make donuts. I thought about making just donut holes, because they're small and easy to pop in your mouth and stuff. And people could eat that after Christmas dinner, a donut hole or 2. And I'd call it Oh Holy Night. Hole, yeah. Oh gosh. That's nice having the cat on my lap. He's nice and warm. It's got my lap warmer. This place is a mess. It doesn't take much. Just 1 or 2 things here or there. The place looks like a tornado went through here. Oh, speaking of natural disasters, Kim said there was an earthquake yesterday. I asked if we felt it. No. It was a 1.1 or something, and it was out closer to Palm Springs, which is about 30-minute drive, 27 miles east of here. But it was so mild that you don't usually feel any of them unless it's 2 points or 2.5 or bigger. But no, we didn't feel it. If there was ever a big one, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be scared to death because I don't know anything about earthquakes. I know plenty about tornadoes, that's for sure. I know plenty about tornadoes. Have come very close, or they've come very close to me, let me put it that way. When I was a little kid, a tornado came through and knocked the neighbor's tree across our driveway, missing Dad's car. But we had help cut it up so that Dad could go to and from work. But, and it sounds like a freight train coming through, and it's so loud that, like, usually you'll hear the tornado sirens, and he's like, God, that's loud. But when there's a real tornado, you can barely hear those things. That's how loud a tornado is. And it's very frightening. Anyone that's really had to deal with a tornado tearing their home apart, I feel terrible for them. That's a very traumatic thing. And here I am just talking on and on and on, aren't I? Yes, I am. Wow, what else was I going to say or accomplish? Well, Wednesday's Whoop Whoop Wednesday, and I will have a joke for you. I've been revisiting some of my old jokes of the past and trying to think of something good to come up with. I don't know. I could come up with a slew of one-liner Christmas things. You know, like a half dozen of them or something, so that around the Christmas table you could say, hey, you know, why blah de blah? Because blah de blah blah. Like Eskimos. You know why Eskimos wash their clothes in tide? Because it's too cold outside. Time for bed, yes. Go to bed, Shirley. Hi. You say hi? You smile? Stick your tongue out? Yeah. Go to bed so you can get up, go upward and onward.